Listen to me. If you are retired right now, or if you are looking at the calendar counting down the months until you finally say goodbye to the workforce, I want you to take a deep breath and listen to me very carefully. The way we think about income, paydays, and survival in this country has radically changed. And if you are stepping into your golden years, or if you are trying to help your adult children navigate this brutal economy, you need to know exactly what is happening with the money game. Today, we are talking about a name you might have seen popping up on pay stubs, or maybe your kids mentioned it, or maybe you are looking at a part-time retail job to supplement your Social Security and you saw it listed as a benefit. The company is called Payactiv. And the question we are answering today is a serious one. What makes Payactiv different? Is it a lifeline, or is it a hidden trap designed to keep people stuck in a cycle of debt? Let's get real. The biggest fear every single retiree faces, the monster hiding under the bed, is running out of money. You are terrified of inflation. You are terrified of an unexpected $1,000 medical bill. And you are terrified of that horrible, helpless feeling of having more month left at the end of your money. And for millions of working Americans, including many retirees who have had to go back to work part-time, that fear is a daily reality because of one archaic, outdated system, the 2-week pay cycle. Think about it. Who decided that human beings should work every single day but only get paid every 14 days? Why does your labor happen in real time, but your money is locked up in a corporate vault for 2 weeks? When a pipe bursts on a Tuesday, or your prescription copay is due on a Thursday, the pharmacy and the plumber do not care that your payday isn't until next Friday. They want their money now. And when you don't have it, what happens? You panic. You turn to credit cards with 25% interest rates, you get hit with a $35 overdraft fee from a bank that doesn't care about you, or, God forbid, you walk into a predatory payday loan shop that charges 400% APR. That is not financial freedom. That is financial slavery. This is exactly where Payactiv steps into the room. Payactiv is what we call an Earned Wage Access Platform, or EWA. But I want you to understand exactly what makes them different from the sea of copycats and predatory apps out there, because your financial security depends on knowing the difference between a tool that builds you up and a trap that tears you down. First and foremost, Payactiv is not alone. Hear me on this. It is not alone. When you use Payactiv, you are not borrowing money from the future. You are simply accessing money you have already earned today. If you work an 8-hour shift on Monday, you have earned that money. It belongs to you. Payactiv integrates directly with an employer's payroll system. It tracks the hours you have already logged, and it allows you to pull out a portion of that money, usually up to 50%, before the official corporate payday arrives. Then, when the actual payday comes around, the money you already took out is automatically deducted from your paycheck. No interest. No credit checks. No collection agencies knocking on your door. Payactiv primarily works through your employer. Because they partner directly with companies like Walmart, major hospital systems, and thousands of businesses across the country, the risk is incredibly low. And because the risk is low, the cost to you is either zero or next to nothing. Let's talk about the cost, because you know how I feel about fees. Fees are holes in your financial bucket, and we need to plug them. With Payactiv, if you choose to have your wages direct deposited onto their own Payactiv Visa card, accessing your earned wages early is completely free. $0. If you choose to route the money to your own existing bank account instantly, they charge a small transaction fee, usually around $2 or $3, capped at a maximum of around $5 to $8 a pay period. Compare a $3 fee to get your own money to stop a utility shutoff against a $35 bank overdraft fee or a $100 late penalty on your rent. It is night and day. But I have to give you a warning, because even a good tool can be used incorrectly. The danger with any kind of early pay access is psychological. If you start treating your daily earnings like an ATM, pulling out $40 here and $50 there just because it's sitting in the app, you are going to look at your actual printed paycheck on Friday and realize it is practically zero. You cannot live like that. You cannot rob Peter to pay Paul every single week and expect to build a secure retirement. So, how do you use this knowledge to protect your financial house? Here are your actionable takeaways. If you are currently working part-time in retirement, Or if you are looking for a job to help pay the bills, ask the hiring manager during the interview, do you offer earned wage access through a provider like Payactiv? More and more companies are offering this because they know it helps retain workers. It is a massive employee perk that costs the employer nothing but gives you total control over your liquidity. If your employer does offer it, or if you decide to sign up for their standalone card to get government benefits like Social Security up to 2 days early, you must set strict guardrails for yourself. You do not touch that earned wage access for everyday splurges. You do not use it to go out to dinner or buy clothes. You treat Payactiv like an emergency reserve tank in your car. You know it's there, you are grateful it's there, but you only flip the switch if you are about to run out of gas on the highway. You use it exclusively to avoid overdraft fees, late fees, or high-interest credit card debt. And finally, look at the other features inside the app. What makes Payactiv different isn't just the early pay, it's the fact that they include financial counseling, budgeting tools, and prescription discounts inside the platform for free. They are trying to get you to save, not just spend. My friends, being smart with your money means knowing which tools are designed to lift you out of the hole and which ones are designed to dig it deeper. Payactiv is a legitimate, structured alternative to the predatory financial system that has taken advantage of hardworking people for decades. Use it wisely, stand in your truth, and protect your hard-earned money. Stay safe and stay strong.